How everybody is doing out there? Welcome back to another review of P-Valley Season 1, Episode 3. And why do they call this Higher Ground again? Because it should have been called Lies, Secret, and Trickery. Let me tell you, in this episode, a lot of secrets came out. I want to applaud the actresses in this show because they doing a phenomenal job in this show. And to the real strippers who does this for a living. Y'all rock. In this episode, it showcased Mercedes' character of being a good person, having a good heart, being protective, and really people just want to be like Mercedes. Example as Helly and Tarika. They've been trying to copy Mercedes this whole show. It starts like this. Mercedes is giving a private dance to one of her regular customers who's a coach. And my girl dance remind me of something mystical with her legs flowing and being magic. Like it remind me of something flowing in water to me. It was very mystical and I loved it. And the guy wants to take care of Mercedes. And he talking about what he's gonna do for her. And Mercedes is like, that's a fantasy. We have to come to reality. And reality, you can't afford her. And let me tell you, this is very important because a lot of men promise you the world and actually can't give you anything. And we got to come to the realization is nothing wrong with a man helping us out, but we have to take care of ourselves. This shows Mercedes having a good head on her shoulder because, and she like, give me my stacks. I like, you better go, Mercedes, because she ain't no fool, okay? She ain't letting no man sell her a dream and get caught up and be stuck in his world, and she makes her own money. Helly is feeling herself since she been working at the Pink Club. My girl must have stacked up enough bread to fix up her appearance, because my girl is in the hair shop looking for a new wig. I know that's right. And you know what? Gidget found her a nice blonde wig that fit her face. And my girl actually looked it good in that blonde wig. I thought it was very fitting for her face. And I said, you see what a job can do? When you feel like buying something for yourself, don't it feel nice to buy something that you want? I know that's right. So while Helly is hair shopping, let me tell you, Andre haven't even gotten the coochie yet, and he's obsessing over Helly and looking at her picture and texting her consistently. I like, OMG, like, dude, relax yourself, okay? Okay? Relax. Right now, Helly is at the club working, and she looking like new money, honey. And let me tell you, my girl is giving lap dancing and feeling nice, swinging around that pile, but my girl is getting tore up from that alcohol. Lord have mercy. I like, damn, she really needs to slow down. And one of the bartenders actually tell her that, slow your roll. Yellow, you getting red bone. Other night drops off her money and Clifford is asking for the 411 on the casino information. And she like, I haven't talked to him yet. At the end of the day, Clifford like, no info, no ID. And you should have seen Helly face, because she need that ID to get that money, right? That $9,000 for that identity fraud, B. Andre calls Bill up, who's the mayor of the town. They meet on the construction site, and the secret is revealed is that this is them. And Wade Cow is actually on the city council team. And Bill wanted to keep this on a hush, don't want the Bible people to know, because they gonna ruin the deal. And the Promised Land actually gave Bill money to build this thing in this small town. And he was like, it was to better the community. Andre is being naive on the mayor's plan on building this casino. The mayor want to keep it on hush, and he said that you wasn't saying anything when Promised Land was giving me money to build it here. Andre thinks it's gonna better the community, and I think the mayor has a different agenda. So after all that, Haley goes outside, get a cigarette from Diamond, smoke her cigarette, and what's his name? Andre is hitting her up, and also she get a final notice from the wire company to pick up the money, and she hit him up immediately. So they like on a small dinner date at the den. So she tearing up that fool's son, and also she asks about the casino, and Andre tells her to keep it a secret. Andre all happy and stuff like that, spending time, smiling, and she actually noticed the ring on his finger. She was like, what's his name? And the secret comes out that we finally get to know his wife's name, and it is Brittany. But the facial expression gives him away because it seems like he's not happy. In my opinion, I think Andre is married to a dark-skinned lady, but in reality, I think he like white or light-skinned ladies on the real. That's just my opinion. So they continue to talk, and Haley expressed that she never been to Atlanta, and the only thing she been close to Atlanta is the Freaknik chapter, A Man in Full, which I believe is a book. And the character is about a man who lives in Atlanta, written by Tom Wolfe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Put it in the comment. Like, what do you know about all these? They going back and forth. So you have an old man asking are they a couple, and Haley like, yup, we sightsee, and he's like, well, did you see the miles? And tell him about a story how men, I believe it's slaves, used to pick a stick to find out what direction for freedom, and how they carry dead bodies on their back. And he like, have you ever carried death on your back? And you should have seen Haley's face. Haley's face was like she was spooked or something. And then you have the girls coming into the diner. Mercedes, Gidget, and Mississippi. And they ordered their food and they put it on Andre's tab. He's gonna pay for it. I know that's right. And he was willing to pay for it. So, the ladies sit down, Andre gets up and leaves, and Haley is sitting there. And everybody is discussing their regulars. How Mercedes got a regular, how Gidget turns her regular into boyfriends, and Mississippi got two regulars. One like to watch her sleep, and the other one does something, I don't know. And Haley gets up and says she gotta leave. And then Mercedes make a smart comment of her being anorexic. We in the cotton field where Colby is picking cotton. And all you see is this red thing. And I thought it was a ghost from Christmas past. It was actually Clifford dressed like a person. Why? I don't know why he had that on. It looked like it's hot though. Why you have that on though, Clifford? And Clifford million on it. So Clifford thinking the idea he gonna get paid, okay? He thinking he gonna get money too. I said, little do he know, Corbin is withholding information, and this is a half lie because he don't tell him the whole truth about the deal. Clifford talks about Corbin getting respiration for being Johnny Cow's son, the baby of a maid. And he goes back to picking cotton. Priest is at the pulpit preaching R&B songs of Deborah Cox on how she used to be a sinner. And she's no longer a sinner. I'm like, ma'am, we need to quote real scriptures out of the Bible. We can't be quoting R&B songs to preach to people. And Mercedes walks in asking for the money. And she tells her she has her gym. And her mother don't even say, congratulations, I'm proud of you. She don't say anything. She said, I'll cut you a check tomorrow. And before Mercedes leaves, she grabs a hold onto her mama and hold her dearly. She hold her dearly to her heart. And I'm like, in my opinion, Mercedes is longing for acceptance and love from her mama, and her mother is not willing to give her that. This is why I think she ride the girls so hard. And this is why she want to create her gym. And I hope her mother give her that money back. Mercedes gets a hold of a video of her girl twerking in a video, and she is pissed, okay, to the nine. She is not having it with these girls. She is having no mercy on them. She got them practicing, doing toe touches and everything. And she like, you want to shake your butt, you don't know the consequences for that. And one girl talks back and says they have a right to express their sexual self. And I'm like, and the other one saying, I'm only doing what you do. I said, Mercedes is an adult. You're a child. A child gotta understand. I think it should be a conversation between adults and young girls on how they should carry themselves as a young lady. And explain, if you're a stripper, this is what pays the bills. I don't want to do it, but I have to do it if I want to put food on the table and clothes on your back. They might see the adults do it and think it's cool, but as teenagers, they got to be aware everybody out there in this world will manipulate you and turn you out into a trick. And as a child, you have to focus on being respectful to your body and honoring your body. What adults do to pay the bills, it does not mean your mother wants you to do that. They want you to have better for you, to have better values for you. But I think it just should be a discussion on how young ladies should carry this out. Cause I know we might listen to raunchy music. Does not mean you go out and do it. All that is only for entertainment purposes. And we gotta explain to young ladies, this is entertainment, this is what pays. Does not mean in real life, this is what you do. I hope that was clear. I don't know if you got that message, but that's my message. So you have Gidget, Mercedes, and Mississippi, and they practicing for their show tonight. And Mississippi can't really practice. She goes in the back to get ice for her arm because it's bruised to her being abused once again. And Diamond actually fixed her up with home remedies. And I said, thank God for him, because he got her together. And he like, when you gonna stop being abused, but not in that manner. And she doesn't even say anything. I hope Mississippi get out of that abusive relationship and actually get with Diamond. Now I think they would make a beautiful couple together. Mississippi is about to perform, so she gives Autumn Night the baby. And Autumn Night has flashbacks of her being in the car underwater, and I believe she couldn't save her daughter. And this is what is haunting Autumn Night and her soul, that she couldn't save her own baby. So the Trinity ladies come out, which includes Mercedes, Gidget, and Mississippi. And my girls do the daggone thing. My girls, I say they are bad to the bone. They are fierce. They are, and they actually work well together. And I love the scene. I loved it. Autumn Night is straight up tore up. She tore up to the floor. And she sees Mercedes on stage and on the pole. And what does my girl do? She want to be like Mercedes. This girl walks up the stage and gets on the pole. My God. And then Mercedes goes right behind her on that pole. My girl, Autumn Night, is stumbling all over the stage, so my girl falls. And then Mercedes comes to the rescue, and she makes it a part of the performance and act like it's a girl fight, and she riding Autumn Night, and the crowd is going crazy. Okay? And I said, this is where you see Mercedes' heart. Because she knew Autumn Night was not up to the task to get on that pole, and she saved Autumn Night for making a complete fool of herself and actually hurting herself. And when they get off the stage, Mercedes let Autumn Night have it. She like, I ain't gonna let you climb on my pole, you alky. I ain't gonna get hurt because of you. And I said, Autumn Night was like, why do you care? And Mercedes like, I don't care. I was like, in my opinion, Mercedes do care. Because she didn't, why she didn't let Autumn Night just get on that pole, make a fool of herself, and let her fall over the stage. But she actually worked with Autumn Night and make it a performance. So this is where you see Mercedes' heart, and she do care. And to me, Mercedes and Autumn Night give me big sister, little sister vibes. Like the little sister want to do what the big sister do. That's just my opinion. I like, is Little Murder crazy or not? Because he pops up at the DJ school wanting him to listen to his music. So the DJ give him advice, and they talking in cooking terminology about how they can make the song better. I don't understand why he want to become this rapper so bad. You could do cooking and be a rapper at the same time. Okay? I don't understand it. Here you have it. Haley and Andre racing up the hill to show him where his grandma used to take him and give her dreams of what this town could be. And he's saying this could be a great tourism town when the casino comes. But Haley like, why it gotta be on hush hush if it's such a great thing, and how is it gonna benefit the community? And he really said it's just gonna bring a lot of people into the town. This is where gentrification comes in. They build stuff and they make things more expensive, and people who live there forever have to move because they can no longer afford living there. Gidget in Mississippi does their dance, and I like the way they move. They move beautifully, and they are in sync with each other. A Mississippi regular customer comes, and she gets on stage. And then Gidget's regular come, which is her boyfriend. The one Clifford was holding the Oxycontin for. He paid Clifford. Clifford got his money, and the boyfriend gives Gidget the coke, and she says it's for Mississippi, but I don't think it's for Mississippi. I'm not really sure who it's for, but so after the Hill thing, they go back to the hotel. They making out heavily, and Haley wants the password to the computer, and Andre does it, and he goes around and asks for condoms, and he goes around and buy condoms, and when he come back, Haley is gone, left the file open. I like, this is what this fool get. Go all that time you spending with her, he could have been spending that time with his wife. Haley plays him like a fiddle. Ooh. After the situation of getting the files, Haley goes into the strip club. And Little Murder drops off the DJ. Clifford asks him, is he coming in? He like, nah, they see people peeping him. And he like, I'm not coming in now tonight. Clifford opened the file and he sees everything that is going on and gives Haley her ID. So Mercedes see the girls giggling and they kiki and everything. They kiki and everything. Mercedes go over there to see, and then she see that Tanika is giving a house body and it is on live. She is furious. She goes over there and she's looking around, and one of the boys know that is not a baddie. She come to beat somebody down. He knew that was somebody, mama. She actually tells him to leave and asks Tarika where she going because she lives there. And the secret comes out that Tarika is upset that Mercedes gave her up as a kid. And Mercedes is trying to explain to her, this is not the way you want to go. You don't want to be in the bathroom, 13 years old, bent over, and some man is taking advantage of you. And I think that's what happened to Mercedes. And this is the reason why she gave up her daughter. So basically, it is revealed that Mercedes was raped in a bathroom by an older man and conceived a child. But she called another lady who we don't know her name, and the mother is upset because she actually has custody of Mercedes' daughter. And I believe the lady's husband is the baby daddy of Mercedes, who I believe passed away, and the wife got custody through the court because Mercedes was probably young and couldn't take care of her at that time. The lady don't want Tarika on the team because she becoming like Mercedes. And Mercedes like, this is the only reason I can see her. And she says she got to focus her energy somewhere else. She's becoming a little bit wild. I said, my opinion, all Mercedes have to do is get a lawyer, go to the court, explain to the judge she's older, can she get visitation rights to see her daughter, and get family counsel for her because she think her daughter is becoming out of control and she needs to seek help because she feels abandoned by her mother. And I believe this is why Tarika is acting out, because she feel like she was abandoned by her mom. I feel like every adult should have a conversation daily with their children to see where their mind and their heart's at on a daily basis. Because children go through a lot just as well as adults. It might be different sometimes on what we go through, but they go through a lot. So always check in with your kids and see if they're okay, what's bothering them, and how can we resolve the issue. Andre texts Haley and Clifford going at it because he took the phone and he texts Andre to come see her, and the password is Apple. Andre actually drives by and uses the password Apple. So you have Big L standing there, and then you have somebody in the chair, and it's actually Clifford and not Haley. And Andre is not giving up any information. So it's like somebody will have to give up information because the Pink Club is not even on the map. So what's going on? So Andre don't say anything. He leaves out the room and calls the mayor and said, we got a problem. So next episode, we're going to see what goes down. And Andre actually confronts Haley about what she did. I said, if you watch this video, if you like it, press the like button. If you hate the video, comment down below what you hate. And I'm a small channel. Press the subscribe button to help a small girl grow. And I'll check you later. I'll see you on another day. At the end of the day, don't be an Andre, but you better be a Mercedes. I know that's right. You better get your money, honey. Yeah. What you gonna do when the power out? Kids hungry, can't do nothing but scream and shout. We all choose to live but a different route. Take that shit that shine, gonna make it count. And when you live and die by the paper route, you spend a dime to make it out. Yeah, down in the valley where the girls get naked. If you throw in band, you know she gonna shake it. 1, 2, break up. 3, 4, rake up. In general, we have to love ourselves. We are all made in the perfect image of God. The words of Pop Smoke, shoot for the stars and aim for the moon. Yeah, yeah.